You good with the fires, homie. Do you even know where I live, Alex? Wow, I'm nowhere near none of the fires. Bro. Hold on, I have to text her back. It has to be.
Oh, that's great. How come she didn't text me? Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you good with the...
What up, bitches? What up, bitches? What up, bitches?
What are the bones?
Can literally kill someone with this. Dude, there's a fucking clown over there with a fucking knife. Ay, no mames, I'm out of here. He's a pendejo. That's a pendejo. Over here's a pendejo. It's because I'm a pendeja. Yes, I am.
What up, bitches? Welcome back. I'm a lot better from my back, thank God. I can move right now. So today, like I promised, in the last CNCO reaction, I'm going to react to the performance with Little Mix in X Factor. Now, what I didn't know was that the first half of the performance, obviously, was just Little Mix, and then they came in. So I'm going to react to the CNCO and Little Mix performance of Reggaeton Lento / I don't know what other Little Mix song, whatever, on X Factor. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that. I'm excited because I heard that my boys were super amazing. And according to Ruby, my favorite comes out a lot, so I'm gonna have a lot of eye candy throughout this whole video. Okay, cool. So let's get started. I'm ready. All of my friends already watched it, and I'm over here like, meh. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who that? Yeah, too much backing up. Not enough. Ay, Richard! Ah! I wish Richard would look at me like that.
I love this song. She's my favorite.
Yeah, CNCO did a Spanish version of this song. It was in an interview.
Yeah, I saw
They were
it.
translating.
I saw it. They tried.
Oh, I love Jade!
Me too.
Jade's my favorite.
She's my favorite too. I like this song. Go away.
Sight. Just kidding.
Well, now it's gonna be them.
Yeah, that's my boys! Me pegué en la mitad y bailemos, la noche... Oh, damn it, I forgot it's the English version. Oh my God. I was waiting for his part. I can't believe they had it in there. Thank God. Thank you, God. Me gustó, me pegué en la invité y bailemos. see Richard. Ay, cabrón. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 2 steps back away from my man. Egg space. It's okay, it's Jade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Step back away from Richard, please. Oh, Joel. Oh. Oh. Joel. Oh my God. What would your mother say? Oh my God, I'm sweating. Woo! I'm sweating. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I need to compose from this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So ignore my fangirl sayings. I mean, come on.
Ignore her brother like gagging over here.
Oh, yeah,
He kept doing it and I was like...
he's brushing his teeth. I don't know. I'm tired. Okay, so in all honesty though, no, seriously. Ignore the whole get away from my man thing because that's just my inner fangirl coming out and being weird. But whoa. I'm a little sad though that they didn't keep like some of the original choreography, because the original choreography, I actually met the choreographer my first time meeting CNCO, and he was super nice. And I asked him, I was like, what was like your choreography for reggaeton lento? Like, where did that come from? And he was like, I think he said something like, that's one of my favorite choreographies from all of the ones that I came up with. So I'm kind of sad that they didn't kind of keep the original choreography, because I would have been really excited to see like the Little Mix version of it, you know what I mean? Because in the original choreography of reggaeton lento, even in the music video, it's just the boys dancing it. It's so it would have been really interesting to kind of see how Little Mix would have come into that choreography and how it would have like mixed together. I said mixed twice. There, it would have like meshed together. But you know what?
I wish it was the whole song.
I did too. Like, I mean, I don't mind.
But I'm sure because it's X Factor and Little Mixes from that, they were like, okay, let's give you an extra. Because if they did the same thing on like La Banda, they'd probably do it for CNCO and then Little Mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if they did it the other way, I would be.
And it was the UK, so the UK knows Little Mix more than the CNCO.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get the aesthetic of it, and I get that. Popularity-wise, it made sense that Little Mix would have kind of been like the center of the whole performance, because it is kind of their performance. What I am glad about though is that you could tell right away that from because the first time that they met was actually here in X Factor, because they met Jade back in, I don't know when they came to record the music video. They only met Jade, and Jade is one of my favorites. Jade is my favorite. She's also looks like she's really nice and really humble. But I what I loved about it, because I was watching their stories, like the minute that they got to the UK and the minute that they started rehearsing, they actually had, I believe it was 1 or 2 rehearse days with Little Mix. The relationship that they like kind of formed by doing this collab, it was actually really honest. So you could tell on stage that they had a really good like relationship, as co-workers and as musicians. So I like it. And then obviously after, even though I kind of little low-key did not approve, I'm just kidding. They went that night. They went out to celebrate and they went clubbing, and the only people that didn't go were Eric and Sabdiel. Eric because he's 16, and Sabdiel because the dude never goes out. So that entrance, that CNCO entrance, y'all saw my reaction. I'm like, yeah, because it was a big hype up, and Little Mix did a really good job, like going from power to going to like starting like the reggaeton lento.
That's what I like about Little Mix. They actually like have those big numbers with them, like dancing.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, and it was good, and then okay, here's the thing. I have to talk about, because you know how when I listened to the Échame la culpa by Demi, I talked about like the way she spoke and the why that sometimes words didn't come out right for her. Okay, everybody knows that it's very hard to find a Hispanic person that's also British. It's a very interesting mix, and like if I ever find one, there is some out there. There has to be, because here in this world we're mixed up and we're like a melting pot of just cultures. But the thing is that the way that British people talk, I don't want to say accent, because technically they don't have it. We are the ones that have an accent, but anyway, in sake of this video, British accents predominantly rest upon being super articulate. Like they're really articulate. So I can see that if it's hard for people here in the US that we don't have like that thick like original British accent, it's hard for us, some of us, to speak Spanish. I could just imagine like British people speaking in Spanish. Like it's probably gonna be super, super hard. Like, and it's gonna come out really weird.
They sound more posh.
Yes, they do. They sound more posh, and Spanish is not a very posh language unless you want to, like, unless you find someone that's super like fresa, and like then maybe. I don't think you've ever heard someone talk like super fresa. I'll show you later.
What's fresa?
Fresa is like, it's posh in Spanish.
Okay.
It's like someone that's yeah.
Not that all of them are.
They're not. But what we're saying is that like the sounding of it, because there are different, even like here in the US, we have different like accents. Like if you go to the South, if you go to New York, if you like, there's different ways that we speak, and there's different ways. Same thing over there, like in the UK, is that you go to different parts of the UK and they have different ways of speaking and different ways of sounding. But all in all, like the UK, the European like way of speaking in English, it's going to be very hard to transition into Spanish. Like it's super hard. So kudos to Little Mix, who actually sounded very, very decent when they did like clear like but obviously they're in the background too when they're singing in Spanish, because you can predominantly just hear like CNCO speaking in Spanish, like singing in Spanish, like their part. So they're in the background doing like the harmonies and stuff. So that's their way of like hiding the fact that maybe they had a little bit of trouble like recording it. But one thing, like I said, one of the biggest mistakes that I've seen when someone tries to speak Spanish is they think that every word with an R in it has to be rolled. Or they roll their R like super, super like, just, I think it was, what's her name?
Which one? The first one?
Blonde. Perry. Okay, so I figured out, I think it's Perry that's the one that says reggaeton lento, like in the end, you know that what I'm talking about?
She does that.
Yeah.
Reggaeton.
Yeah, and I was like,
That's her.
okay. That's the one thing I cannot get past. I can't do it. Like, I love the song. I hear it all the time. It's on my goddamn playlist. Like, you know, and in honor of them performing at X Factor that whole day, I fucking, like, heard it. But I can't get past the fact that she does that. Because sometimes it just doesn't work. Like, you have to... Rolling your R's is a very tricky thing. There are some words where you have to really, like, predominantly roll your R's. Like, you have to hear it. Because that's part of, like... that's what the word sounds like. But I don't know, like I can't get past it because it's sometimes it's like but there's another thing though. Tiempo, like when you say tiempo, it's spelled with a T but you don't pronounce the T. You put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and you go tiempo. You don't go tiempo, like that, like you don't pronounce the T. It's like almost like but tiempo.
Okay.
They were like, tiempo all the time. And I was like, I mean, it's like those tricky words where people think that the letter.
I'm sure it's very hard for them to, because they have the accent.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they would say it.
Yeah, but that's the part.
British way if they were saying it, and so it's like.
Yeah.
Like I think it's easier for us because we don't have that extra accent like them.
No, but even here, like I think I heard Selena Gomez do one of the. God, I'm not even gonna start with her. A song in Spanish, and okay, here's the problem. Like, here's another like problem that it's a little bit hard to get used to. Is that some of the words in like Spanish in Spanish, some of the letters in Spanish words, we don't really pronounce, like we don't pronounce it the way we pronounce it in English, because obviously it's not English. So that's a perfect example. Tiempo. Tiempo is there's a T in it, but we don't pronounce it like a T. We pronounce it like a. I don't even know what it sounds like. It's in between a T and a D, like tiempo. And that one stuck out to me more because that's the part where they kept repeating, like, you know what I mean? I think if I can go back, let me see. Oh, no. Okay. So it was tiempo and it was muévete. So tiempo and muévete, like we pronounce because the Spanish alphabet, like when you say the T, we say it says it's A, B, C, whatever. And then when you get to D, it's te. That's how you say it. Te. Not T, it's te. So muévete, and they were saying, and I couldn't get past it because they kept like prolonging that word, like muévete. So it was like muévete, and I was like, it was very bizarre to kind of hear. But then again, I am actually very intrigued by this whole, like, just this whole collaboration in general, because I've never, personally, I don't know, they could be out there. I personally have never heard a British artist take on Spanish the way, I mean, like, I've never heard, maybe there is, like I said, but
I'm sure there's one who's done one.
Yeah, but I've like predominantly, like, granted, yes, they don't speak, like, they don't have a verse in Spanish or anything. They all like sing their parts in English, which I like. But like the chorus, they're still in there. They're still in the background. And then especially live, you can hear it more. Like you can hear their part more when they sing because they all have microphones. So it was very intriguing to see this collaboration even happen, because I've never seen an artist that's British, that's like British born and raised, take on a Spanish song. And especially with the Spanish, like keeping the Spanish artists with them, because that probably helped a lot. That's probably why they did so well, like in most of the pronunciation, and it didn't sound like super horrible. Like, you know, that's what I liked about it. And then this freaking performance, the choreography, the way that Little Mix dance is really great. CNCO dance is really great. Richard, sorry, he's one of the best dancers. I'm just saying. But I found it funny though that the baby of the group didn't get like a. You didn't notice? There's 4 of them and 5 of them, like, and 5 of CNCO. So Eric didn't get anybody. The original was set.
They were kept focusing on Zodiac because he was just right there in the center.
It was the best part. Sorry.
And Richard, I don't know that, you know, when Richard started singing, I don't know if he was supposed to grab her hand or he missed.
I know, I saw.
I couldn't tell.
I was like, my baby.
He was late. He looked a little late. Like, he was like he was going.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just glad that Richard was in it. Like, I think Richard is like one of the best like musicians that I've ever seen, because his vocals are very much controlled. He has very controlled vocals. He has very soft vocals too. He has a very like wide range when he sings. And then he's a fucking awesome dancer. He was a Zumba instructor before he like auditioned for La Banda. So he has very, very good like abilities in dancing. And he's just like a wonderful human being. But anyway, sorry. But yeah, I loved this performance. I think it was hyped up, and it lived up to the hype, because it was so much fun to watch. It was like, it gave me goosebumps. good job, CNCO. I'm so proud of you, and I'm gonna miss you now that I can't see you that easily. But anyway, congratulations, and congratulations, Little Mix. Y'all did fantastic together. You should do another song, an original song, not a remix. I'm just saying. And I'm still waiting for the Camila Cabello collaboration. I'm just putting it out to the universe again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna leave a link to this performance because they were very, very kind to give us great quality and the whole performance on YouTube. Yay, X Factor, thank you. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave that link in the description box below. Be sure to comment down below if you want me to react to any other performance. Latin performances or Latin influence performances or anything to do with Latin performances down in the comment section below. Be sure to like this video because I would very, very much appreciate that. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. So just click that red button. Click it, click it, click it. I'm not crazy, I promise. Be sure to follow me on my social media like Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Be sure to follow Ruby because yes, I forgot last time. I read your note. Shut the fuck up. Be sure to follow Ruby on Twitter. She's gonna leave her little username down below with a little snarky right comment with an arrow, whatever. So be sure to follow her. I will try and be a little more active because it is easier to switch from my Instagram there. But anyway, yeah. So be sure to follow me on all of those things that I just said, people. I know words. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next whatever video I come out with. It's happy holidays to everyone who celebrates this amazing time of year. Anyway, happy holidays, guys. Mexicana, Americana, that way.